And we're back here at Adams-Rickey Park where the Central Penn Knights are taking on Penn State Schuylkill. Just a recap of the first half. The scoring was opened by Caleb Murrin of Central Penn Knights from about 30 yards away to take the lead of 1-0, and shortly after there was a water break due to the heat. Moments after the water break, Kylan Kramis, number 7, scored when she cut in from the right side on her left and tucked it away for 2-0, and here we are waiting for the second half to start.
And now, well, Coach Dave Baker came over and he told us he was going to tell us the differences between the NAIA, correct?
NAIA, NCAA, and USCA, but my job is beginning. I gave him a tutorial, so he'll be able to take you through the differences.
Okay.
And I'll have running commentary on the side.
Got it. So Penn State Schuylkill is going to be an NAIA team, and what that means is they have better facilities. Most of their players will be scholarshiped, and they have a higher budget for their athletic department, whereas Central Penn, we are not an NAIA team. None of our players are scholarshiped. We don't really have facilities. We don't really have a decent, we probably have a decent budget, but not anywhere near those schools. So playing against them is like playing a tier up. You know, most of the players are come for the scholarships, the nice facilities, the stadiums. You know, when you're recruited, the first thing you say is, you know, let me see your facilities.
Yeah.
When you recruited here, you can't say, let me see the facilities, because we don't have those. So small weight room, correct. Coach Baker said we have a small weight room.
Before we get started in the second half, Dylan, any insight on why they switched keepers in the middle of that first half for Penn State Schuylkill?
The only thing I could think of is the player that was in goal for them is a better field player, so they're going to put her on the field and put their backup keeper in goal, so they have a better opportunity. They'd rather take away the keeper and have a better chance of them being in the field and scoring than they would just sitting back there and really.
Is that a common play at the college level?
Yes and no. I mean, for the men's team, we have 2 backup keepers, and our keeper is actually really good in the field. So when we need him in the field, our coach will sub in a backup keeper. Who our backup keeper is Saquon. He's good too. I mean, it can happen, but it doesn't really happen. The backup keepers don't really play goalie that much unless there's an injury. Or in our case, from last game, the goalkeeper got a red card, so they had to make this sub.
Professor Miller, I think it was more historical in nature that they thought they were going to come up here and take it to Central Penn, so they put their second keeper in, and then when they realized that wasn't going to be the case,
Yeah.
18.
Could be.
I like Coach Baker's attitude there.
Coach Baker runs up the field with Penn State Schuylkill. Throw in for Penn State Schuylkill, and the second half is.
But he isn't wrong. They have Penn State Schuylkill does that. They have a very nice facility there. I mean, it's right along the highway, so I mean, it's you could see it from when you're driving past it. It's very nice there.
I'm sure they're funded by Penn State main campus too. Number 7 cuts inside, finds number 6, who just kicks it upfield. So Brian, what's your take on the first half?
I thought it was very interesting first half. I mean, the fans here seem like they're entertained, so yeah, I hope this half is just like the first half.
Where Central Penn scoring and Penn State Schuylkill not scoring?
Yes, definitely. I mean, we want that big win.
Yes, we do. Number 6, Alina Griffith, clears it upfield to find the opposing number 6 of Penn State Schuylkill. Most of the first half is played down in Schuylkill League's defensive half, so, you know, hopefully the action is down our way more.
Yeah.
Throw in for Penn State Schuylkill. Definitely is a hot one. Maybe we'll have another water break.
Is there a reason behind that, or?
No particular reason. Mostly, the center rep has to run in a diagonal. So, with the play predominantly going one way, they're going to try to. It's just one of those like hidden rules, you know.
Oh,
Penn State Schuylkill is definitely pressing this half. Off to a good start. Still no goals. Still 2-0 here at Adams Rickey Park. Cleared out by 31, Maddie Gleason. Thrown in by Penn State Schuylkill. You know, towards the end of this half, you're going to see a lot of hands on legs, hands on hips,
definitely.
tired.
Arms above the head.
Arms above the head. You're right. The ref calls a foul there.
They'll need their Gatorade. I'll get those electrolytes back.
Penn State Schuylkill has a free kick from just outside the 18. It looks to be a direct free kick. You know the difference between a direct free kick and an indirect free kick?
No, I don't.
You don't.
Well, direct, obviously, directed at the goal.
Well, an indirect free kick has to be by a teammate before being shot. What's going on, Brian? What's going on?
So I think time 10.
Goal kick for the Central Penn Knights.
Like Coach Baker said before, this would be a huge win for our female soccer team.
Yeah, it would take them to
Teams.
it is
A
K7. Penn State Schuylkill player carry. Sweating just sitting here. How about you, Brian?
It's a hot one, yeah,
You're
definitely.
gonna need your electrolytes after this, won't you?
Gonna need the.
There's a foul on the play. Central
First half went pretty for the second.
Paul Miller.
They're hard to play. They've got the side
Really,
box. They just
Yeah.
can't look or whatever. The ball was bouncing, and she doesn't want to be a goal. For you, Brian.
oh,
You're definitely a goalie. Caught by number 7. She can't find her. Check this. Foul was on.
Oh, so it was on
you know
the.
what I mean? Like, for Penn Knights player number 20.
The Knights are getting really lucky. I mean, Penn.
Parazuli has checked in for ready for basketball season soon.
I think the Nightly News Media Club is.
Ready for basketball season.
Knights basketball
Yeah.
would be audited at this
Yeah.
point.
Take it herself. Beast.
Yes, now they don't have to.
I mean, I'm surprised LeBron doesn't have his own channel. When he knew where he was going. Everybody.
Philly.
LA or Philly.
I was actually really surprised he didn't go to Philly, to be honest with you.
Ian would have had a heart attack. Philly Union game a couple times. Hit over the top. Number 7.
Say that apparently in town.
Smart.
Central Penn Knight counter attack. Went to a couple. Ball is kicked upfield and gathered by defender number 6, Alina Griffith. Just cleared back upfield. Out for a throw. Penn State Schuylkill's throw. Penn State kicked off. Central Penn. If I'm not mistaken, Brian, same person, that's Wislene Verna.
That is.
Possibly. And it's deflected out for a corner.
You would know more
Brian,
than I
what
would.
position did you play in high school? Since you want to talk about it later, let's talk about it.
I was the backup goalie.
The backup goalie.
So
That's why you
so I
crossed in.
laps around the field.
Little miss kicked upfield. Ooh. Penn State Schuylkill player takes a shot to the head. Glad she's okay though. Number 7, Kylan in her.
Wow.
Still going. Yep. 10, Haley Landis. Hoover throws it to Kylan. Oh, it's rough. In the corner. Find her. Catch, Brian. Gives the Bluetooth speaker. Options, looks for options. Post.
That was a good shot by Wislene. It really was a good pass. 0.
Dylan, I just wanted to count.
Yep, they counted it.
Yeah.
And they win.
You are part of our night.
Coming up. Might be getting back out on the diamond and calling them. Do you know when they are?
Professor Miller, they're going to be in early October through October. 4 was 18 innings. Now it can be up to six doubleheaders. So we're looking forward to that. Also, we just signed a contract about that as well.
Go to that game, Brian.
timing.
Ambus Carolina this year.
Coach Baker says yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Central Penn Knights. Baltimore, Maryland County, Elon, which is in North Carolina.
Elon.
Oh, some flips over.
You guys were cutting off the post. And if you remember our second, keeping that.
GC.
Yeah.
Oldest one on the field.
Yep.
Brian, thoughts so far in the second half?
Second half, it seems like it's almost the same as the first. I told you it was going to shift, and we were going to come more aggressive. Like I've said before, I'd like to thank Professor Paul Miller for being here, our producer, Malcolm Fox,
Yeah, we got to
cameraman
give a bit right here. So thanks, Malcolm.
Thank you.
of Rock and Rolla, and now get the
But I was a big
Newman.
Turn it around. Stop. Sees the open target. Close to the
Good
first
shot.
goal. Right, center of the field. And takes a pass.
Now, Dylan, can the ref have
Let the game play. Just the game flow and doesn't call big a simple simple foul that isn't a yellow card. Could be a yellow card. Could cause an ejection. Like, it all depends. It allows him to play. It'll have a big impact on the game. And I know.
Well, it seems like in football and basketball, that once the officials let the game get out of control,
Gets out of control.
yeah, the whole game can just go down south from there. Especially with basketball, it seems like, because I mean the officials are supposed.
But decision and Coach Doug.
Another person we would like to thank is the president of Central Penn College, Linda Fadrisi. Bright future.
Her celebration.
I think that she
Oh, good.
Curtis Volker.
Penn State Schuylkill. No whiskey.
Friday, so I mean, all over, and
From a defense. Also, their coach.
he's very respectful. He's organizations in community center for Cedar Cliff, leaders program, and that all that it's with the choice of school for young student communications. So
making
Yeah.
so to take advantage of opportunities, but
Exactly.
be one of these people who's
nightly really good.
Corner to send the Lady Knights to.
Yes,
we did.